Alrighty, folks. You ready to hear another excuse as to why I didn't make a video yesterday? Because I was one of the lucky few to be selected to do an overnight shift. I'm sorry, my throat hurts, so my voice is a little hoarse, but yeah. I was selected to do an overnight shift, and so that means that yesterday I spent most of my day sleeping. It's what I did. Yeah, I slept a lot trying to prepare for the overnight shift, which honestly wasn't too bad. I think I prepared pretty well because I didn't get tired until like 4 or 5 in the morning, which normally I would have gotten tired like at 2-ish about. But yeah, so that happened. Then after I got off work today at 6:30 in the morning, I went over to Hy-Vee and I grabbed 4 cases of soda because it was on sale. And I dropped one on my way out. It didn't pop open or anything, so that's good. But like, I could tell I shouldn't have been doing that in the morning. Should have waited, but oh well. But that's kind of been my day so far. As like I mentioned before, my throat hurts. I already checked it, and there's no signs of like strep or anything. Like, I get strep very frequently, and it's never bad strep. It's always just a little bit and then it goes away. But yeah, so I've already checked for the signs of that, and there's no signs of it. But I guess I'll kind of wait and see. It also might just be because I, stayed out all night. Although it started hurting last night, so I don't know what I did. But, yeah, that's been my day so far. And I don't plan on doing much. It is... Turn the light off. But yeah, I don't plan on doing much else today. I know that it is Groundhog Day, which I think that already happened, and from what I'm hearing, it's gonna be in early spring, which I'm excited about. Like, I would much prefer an early spring than winter to keep going. It's been pretty mild here this year. Last year we got hit with that polar vortex. Had like 2 weeks off of school for all the school kids, and at the time I was working at the middle school, so I had 2 full weeks of not working. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, other than it being Groundhog Day, it's also the Super Bowl today, I guess. I don't watch football, so I don't yeah, I don't care. It's also 2 teams that, like, I know my family doesn't exactly care about. It's what, the 49ers and the Chiefs, I think. So yeah, that's also happening today, as well as it being a I can't think of the word, but like, you can read the date forward and backwards the same, so there's that too. But yeah, that's about it. Another thing to talk about, I guess, is I saw a post recently about like, a lot of sports teams use like Native American like imagery, like Can't even think of any. Oh my goodness. And anything that has like an Indian face or something, like an American Indian face, or like I think the Chiefs were in there too with the arrowhead, and it was talking about how it's like rude and disrespectful to the indigenous people, and I can see that. I could agree with that, but I don't know. I don't know how much they care. Like, I know that a lot of those symbols that are shown in the like team emblems are very sacred to the Native Americans, like a chief, and like the head dressings are very sacred and stuff like that, and like you have to earn them. I know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much they care, honestly. Granted, I'm not talking to them specifically. I'm sure if I talked with a group of Native Americans and they said, we don't like this, then I could agree with them. I would say, you know, we should stop doing that. But I don't know. One of the main reasons I don't know is because I know I don't look it, but I have Native American blood in me. Not a lot, but it comes from my, I believe it comes from my grandpa's side of the family. And like, who was it? It's like my great, I don't want to say my great-great-grandma, or like my great-grandma on that side of the family. I don't remember, but like, so he very much has, my grandpa very much has like Native American blood in him. You could tell. I don't think he was raised with the Native Americans, but like, you can see it. He's a very tan person. He tans very easily. What little side note, which really sucks, is that my sister, my middle sister, she got that tanning gene, and it makes me so upset because I don't tan. I got all the Irish blood in me. And like, yeah, she doesn't tan that well either, but she still tans enough for someone who lives in the Midwest, right? So yeah, that's a little side note there. But anyways, but like one of his favorite teams is the what's the name? It's a hockey team. It's a hockey team. I know that it's a hockey team, but they have like the Indian, I want to say Blackhawks, but I know it's not Blackhawks. I don't think it's Blackhawks, at least. But anyways, yeah, you get my point. He likes that team. He hasn't mentioned anything about the whole using that imagery. Granted, he's not full Indian, so I don't know how much of an opinion he could technically have, but he's at least half, or at least a fourth Indian, American Indian. So yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of my feelings on it. Like, I know that I have no room to talk. I'm sure he doesn't have much room to talk either. We don't speak for the American Indian people. But I don't know, it's just a thought that crossed my mind. I was like, do they care? Do they care? They kind of keep to themselves normally. Like, I've been to, like, I went to Wounded Knee on a mission trip. And so I met some of these people, and they're super nice. But they do very much, they keep to themselves. And, you know, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I don't know. It made me start to think. So, like, yeah, I should probably ask the American Indian people, like the indigenous people, you know, how they feel about that type of stuff. So if you're like a full-fledged indigenous person, like, let me know. I'm honestly curious. I love finding out people's opinions about certain things, especially when it comes to emblems that we use. So yeah, just, I guess if you're like a fully indigenous person, let me know. Or if you have a friend who's like a fully indigenous person, ask them and let me know. Cause yeah, I want to know. Like, I don't want to agree to a statement that I have yet to see proof for. But yeah, I know this rant was a little like all over the place. I don't talk in straight lines. Don't do a lot of things straight, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so just like, if you're an American Indian or you know someone who's an American Indian, ask them, let me know, because I am curious. Like, I don't want to talk for those people, because obviously I am not one of them. I was not raised like that. But also, like, I know that I've seen places use the cross in different things, even though they're not religious. And so I don't know if that's kind of the same thing. But also, like, I'm sure there's other things out there that have used, like, other, like, religious stuff in their emblems without being religious. So I don't know. Just let me know, I guess. But my throat's hurting. I need to get some food. I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day because I'm tired still. And like, I need to rest so that my throat doesn't get worse. So anyways, love you guys. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. If I, remember to do the thing that I've been saying that I was gonna do every single day, but I have missed a couple days. But yeah, anyways, love you guys.